How are you? It's great to be here with you tonight for my go live, my Wednesday night go live. I look forward to this time with you guys all week. We get to have some fun during the week. We get to make a layout together. We get to motivate and create and inspire. Hopefully, this gets you in the mood to work on a couple pages maybe tonight. Maybe you're on vacation this week. If you are, that's awesome. I hope you have a great vacation. And you'll have some time then to work on your albums, I hope. Maybe you're just going to take it easy and you're out of town and you're making a lot of great memories. Whatever the case, I hope you're having a great week, and I'm so glad you're here with me tonight for a couple minutes. Usually we're on here for about 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes we will stay on for about an hour. So if you're new with us tonight, thank you so much for joining. So glad you're here, and I hope that you will leave me a comment. Tell me where you're joining us from, and if you can leave your name. I don't see names. I do see your comments, but I don't see names on most of the posts. So if you can just give us your first name and tell us where you're from, that'd be great. We would love to hear from you. That is the whole awesome thing about scrapbooking, is our wonderful community that we have together. So great to have you here. A couple things I want to talk about first. I like to talk about what I have coming up. Hey, Janice. Thank you for saying hi. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're doing well. Couple things I have coming up. I like to talk about my events that I have coming up, and then I also like to let you know about any kind of promos or new products that have come out, and then we get on with the page that we're going to make. So let me just put this up here for you. These are all of my virtual and in-person events that I have coming up in the next couple months. The next Scrappy Thursday is July 13th, and that is on my Let's Get Scrappy With It Facebook group with my partner, Elisa. She and I take turns doing our Scrappy Thursdays. We do it the second and the fourth Thursday of every month. And we have a challenge every month that we do. And so Elisa will be announcing that challenge on July 13th. So join her next week for Scrappy Thursday on the Let's Get Scrappy With It Facebook group. We would love for you to join us. And we go live and we demonstrate a layout. The second Thursday of the month, we do a more simpler layout. And then the fourth Thursday of the month, we do a more complicated layout. So please join us for both, whether you're a beginner or seasoned. Great layouts, lots of fun for everybody. My next Friday night virtual crop is not until July 28th. I know, I'm really going to miss seeing you guys next week. Normally, we meet the second Friday of the month and the fourth Friday of the month. But next week I am going to be on vacation, so I do not have a Friday night crop next week. But please be sure and join the Creative Memories virtual crop, because they have such great challenges and fun sketches. And that's what we normally do the second Friday of the month. We do the Creative Memories virtual crop sketches together. So be sure and join that virtual crop next week to see what those sketches are and work on those sketches. Join the Creative Memories virtual crop Facebook group, and you have a chance to win prizes when you make those sketches. You can make the sketches and post them out there to that Facebook group, and then you have a chance to win a prize. So be sure and join that fun next week. And I will see you the fourth Thursday of the month on July 28th, and we will make some fun pages and sketches that night too. So I hope to see you. We have a great time at the Friday night virtual crops. It's so much fun. It's very relaxed, very casual night. We make the sketches together. We talk. You could work on your own projects. If you don't want to make the sketches, that is perfectly fine. But we get in my Zoom room and we hang out together and have a great time. I really look forward to that. Those ladies are some good friends of mine, and we have an awesome time. So come join us. It's open to everyone. We would love to have all of you. My next Scrapbooking 101 is July 17th. And Scrapbooking 101 is a class that I started at the beginning of this year. Um, and we get together and we talk about everything scrapbooking from A to Z. Um, Whatever topic you want to talk about that night, we can talk about. I always bring something. I'm working on my granddaughter's album, and that's what we worked on the last time. I will be continuing that Fast to Fabulous album with you, talking about what I'm doing, hopefully giving some ideas on how to organize, how to get started, all of that. And it's for beginners and seasoned scrapbookers. Lots of great ideas, and it is a collaborative conversation. We all contribute to the conversation. Great ideas from everybody out there, all of the experienced scrapbookers. So we have a lot of fun. Scrapbooking 101, talking about everything scrapbooking. An in-person crop that I'm doing is at the Brookville Library on July 29th. Would love to see you guys out there for that one. It's a beautiful room there at the library. We have one whole wall of windows, so we have tons of natural light. So that always makes for a great atmosphere for scrapbooking. So please come join us. We have fun there, talking and hanging out all day. Sweet Summer Crop is my next 12-hour crop on August the 12th at the Vandalia Senior Citizen Center. I am located in Dayton, Ohio. So if you are in the area, we would love for you to join us for 12 hours. We are going to dedicate that time. This is an in-person crop, and we are going to have a blast. It's from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then my next weekend retreat is September 7th through the 10th. I am accepting registrations for that, so please send those in. I would love for you to attend. We always have a fun time at the weekend crops. All right, so then another event that I wanted to kind of separate out from my usual events. This is a new event in my Pam's Creative Scrapbooking group that's on Facebook. Come join our group. I'm doing a live virtual crop this Friday night, the 7th. We are going to start at 5:30. I'm going to go live 4 times in that group this Friday, and we will make 8 layouts together. So if you have the Mermaid Cove or the You Quack Me Up paper packs, we are going to be using those for these layouts. And the reason I chose those two is because they are in the sale items on my website. So right now they are marked down to $8 each, regularly 10. Now, we are 2 days away from the event, so you won't have your paper in time for the event, but head on out and buy that paper because I'm not going to pull the prizes for all of my prizes that I'm giving away. And one of them is for if you buy the paper packs. I'm not going to call any of the names until Sunday. So you have time to go make that purchase, and then I will see that purchase, and you will be in the running to win a prize. I have like five or six prizes I'm giving away. I can't remember how many I said, but I have several prizes that we'll be giving away for different things that you can do. So go join my Pam's Creative Scrapbooking group. All of the information is out there. It's pinned to the top of my group. So go check that out. We're going to have a blast this Friday night. We are going to crop until midnight. My last go live is at midnight. So for those of you who are on the West Coast, that'll only be 8 or 9 o'clock at your time. So still be early for you guys. I may be asleep while I'm scrapbooking, but that's okay. We are going to get through it. We are cropping all night. So join me this Friday, but you have to be a member of my group. It's only for my group. I will go live in my group. All right. Another event, Scrap a Pack Virtual Crop. This is a new event as well. Alisa and I are going to be in a Zoom room. So we are going to be live with you guys in our Zoom room and on July the 12th, which is a Friday, and we are going to take a pack of paper and we're going to use the whole thing. We're going to scrap that pack. So come join us. We are using the Sweet Summer paper pack for that night. So grab your paper packs. You still have time to get that in time for July 12th. We want to see you there. We're giving away prizes as well. So come join us. But that one is only for members of our Let's Get Scrappy With It Facebook group. So you have to join that group. All right. That is all of my events. I'm going to jump over here and say hi to some more people. Hello, Crystal from California. Happy birthday. Glad you're here. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, everybody. Great to see you. Thanks for saying hi. I'm so glad you're here. All right. So we have so many great things going on that started just today. So I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. Sorry, I wanted to start here. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. I'd just like to let you know what's happening so that you can go check it out. So the new collection came out today called C's Please. C's, comma, please, exclamation. C's Please. That's right. C's Please. So all of you that have gone on cruises recently, especially if you've done the Alaskan cruise with the dolphins and the whales and all that fun stuff, check out this new collection. You get 10% off until July 14th if you buy the whole thing. So go check this out. It's so cute. And included in that collection is the new dolphin punch. So you can buy this one separately if you just want the punch. But if you buy the whole C's Please collection, this punch comes with it. This Border Maker cartridge comes with it. Look at these cute dolphins. So great for all of your ocean picks, all of your cruise picks, whatever dolphin, swimming with the dolphins. Have you done all of that? You need this punch. It's adorable and it's going to look great on all of those layouts. Okay, so C's Please. And then also right now going on, have you had made any of our custom foiled spines? So I am a lover of these custom foiled spines, and I'm showing you one now right here. Let me move over here, showing you here. Look how cute that is. Such a cute way to be able to identify your albums when they are on the shelf. You have your choice of fonts. You have your choice of colors. There's gold, silver, and black that you can do on the spines. And right now, when you buy 3 custom foiled spines, you get 33% off all of the spines in your order. So I just did about 10 spines. I just ordered about 10 spines because I get that 33% off. Plus, I get my 40% for being a member of Creative Memories. So if you haven't made one of these spines, they're very easy to make. I will post the instructions out on my website. I'm out on my, Facebook page. I hadn't thought about that, but I will get that out there for you. They're so easy to make and they look so great on your albums. So that's one of the specials going on right now. Another special going on right now is for a limited time, we have, you can pick your design and your color. So you, for example, this one is well, they don't tell me the colors on here. Here's the blue album, and you can pick any of these designs for this blue color, or any of these designs for this lighter blue color, or this green, or this pink, or this orange. You have your choice of these designs with these colors on any of these. So right now it's like we just released 25 new albums because you get to pick all of this. So some great album covers going on right now. What's next? The Totally Tonal. These paper packs are a tonal paper pack. So that means every color in that paper pack is the same color. So we've got a Kelly green paper pack, a pumpkin, a canary, and if you buy it all, you get free cardstock and free journaling cards. And you can see it very small here in the corner. These are the journaling cards. But this is what you get free right here. These 3 sampler pack of cardstock and the journaling cards. You get all of that free if you buy 3 or more Totally Tonal products. And if you don't like these colors, we still have other colors available because they release new colors every quarter. So we've got Totally Tonal that just released. We've got Seas Please that just released. We've got the spines that you can get a discount on. We've got the albums that you can pick from. And what else released today? Oh, we've got some 8x8 paper albums. So cute for gifts. A fur baby paper album and a sweet summer paper album. These make such cute gifts. And if you're a new scrapbooker, these are a great way to start. They're just so much fun and so easy. They're pre-designed for you, and you put your pictures in, maybe do a little embellishing with stickers or whatever. Great way, and great for kids too. But great way for beginners to start, for kids to start, for gifts. These are awesome little books. Go check those out. And oh, this is the Seas Please again. So this is just another view of the new collection, Seas Please. And you can see all of the great items that come in the Buy It All bundle, including that cute little cute little dolphin punch. So this is everything you get when you buy it all. And when you do buy it all, you get 10% off. So you spend $64.50 instead of $72. Okay. Oh, I apologize. One more thing. Some avocado cardstock just came out. Some green cardstock. Love it. So if you're needing some green cardstock, 3 pretty new colors just came out. All right. So there we go. Lots of great new products. Lots of great specials. Head on out to my website. You can do that by just clicking on the QR code in the upper left-hand corner of my screen up here. There's my website QR code. You can jump out there and check those out. All right, let's get on to the fun stuff. All right, let's see. Oh, let me just jump back over to my chat. I want to say hi again. Hi, I'm busy putting photo protectors on all my books today. Nice. That means you have them all done. Look at you. Look at you. That's awesome. Good for you. That's a great feeling to get everything done and be ready for your page protectors. All right, ladies, let's get on to the fun stuff. This is US of Yay, and we just had a great celebration. Whether you're in the States or you're in Canada, we had 4th of July and we had Canada Day this past weekend. So we are going to make a fun US of Yay layout. Now, this layout can be used with the US of Yay, if you have that. Now, this is sold out. I just checked a few minutes ago. It is sold out. So you can't get this one anymore. But then there's also a, if you are from Canada, there is the, sorry, thought I had it written down here, Canadian Pride paper pack. Really cute, beautiful papers. I love it. So that one has not sold out yet. But US of Yay has sold out. All right. But we are going to make a fun layout, and you can use whatever you have there in your stash for this layout. I just had so much fun. And I'll tell you, when I open the paper pack and start looking through the papers, that's what helps me decide what I want my layout to look like. Just by looking at the paper, seeing what kind of stands out to me. And so what stood out to me were these 2 pieces. I love the way they looked. And so I knew I wanted to use them together somehow because they're kind of the same, but this is all blue and this has the blue, red, white, and blue on it. So I liked the way those looked together. So these were the two that I decided to use when I was looking through and trying to decide on my paper. And then I decided I wanted to do some kind of frame, if you will. I wanted to cover up a lot of this because for me, this one makes my eyes go crazy. It's a lot of stripes. It's a lot going on. And so I wanted to get something more muted on top of it, right? So when I laid these together, I was like, yeah, that'll look great like this. And then I was trying to decide, well, what kind of frame did I want to do? So what I decided on was my tearing tool. This is an old tool from the old Creative Memories, and you can tell that by the logo. But I thought, wouldn't it be fun to tear it and kind of have it look like an old worn flag, right? To me, that's what I was kind of going for, is kind of a vintage look, if you will, of 4th of July. So this is what the finished layout is going to look like, but let's talk about the tearing. Okay, so for the top of, and I guess I really didn't plan this out. It just kind of happened that as I was making this. Tearing tool has two sides, two different patterns. And I thought I was going to use this pattern for all four sides originally. But I did the two sides, the left and right sides, and then I decided I wanted to change it up a little bit and use this side for the top and the bottom. And to me, I'm just going to bring this back in again. To me, it looks really cool. To me, that looks like a flag waving, the way this one tears on the top and the bottom. So I was really happy that I changed it up and used a different tear pattern for the top and the bottom versus the sides. And I'll tell you, um, I didn't really measure like I should have for you. I apologize, but these are about, I just kept tearing little by little, one row at a time, until I liked the amount of the paper that I could see in the background. So on the edge, I would say that's about 3/8 of an inch on each side. Yeah, about 3/8 of an inch on each side. You can tear in as much as you want. However much you want your background paper to show is up to you. And what I did was I just took my 13-inch mat and I took my tearing tool, and we're going to use this side for the left and the right. I got it all lined up, and I like to use one of our punches as a weight to hold it still. But our 13-inch mats have the measurements all along the outside. So I love to use these for many different things. And for this one, I used to kind of measure how much I was tearing off on each side. And so I just used the little tick marks at the top. And so if we're going to go in 3/8 of an inch, if that other one, if my others, my left side of my layout turned out to be 3/8 of an inch, which is right here on the ruler, I could start right here. This is 3/8 of an inch. So about 3 tick marks in from the edge. And then I can line it up down here, make sure I stay even at the 3/8 mark, and then just gently rip these off. And I just kind of pull towards the tearing tool so that I get that good, it tears right along that pattern. There we go. And then I'm going to turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. I didn't, try and match up with which way I was tearing, meaning I had it this way. I'm okay if I tear it this way. It doesn't have to be exactly In fact, I think I had this one, the ruler down a little bit, or the tearing tool down a little bit this way. I could move it up more this way so that now I get this part of it too up higher. So it doesn't, I wasn't trying to be, I mean, if I wanted to, I could flip it over and kind of do the same, I guess, you know, and get kind of the same pattern. It's up to you. However you want your layout to be is totally up to you. I just figured it's not going to be, it's being torn, so it doesn't have to be exactly symmetrical on each side. So there we go. I've got it at the 3/8 mark again. And I'm just going to rip it there. Just hold it down tight. Oh, I took it. There we go. All right. Awesome. So now we're going to do the same thing, top and bottom. And I just line it up. You know, I just line up my paper to make sure it's straight. I don't get too worried about being exactly measuring with my measurements. Most of the time I'm kind of eyeballing. But I'm going to double check I am going to double check these, because these actually might be a little long, wider. Looks like it's about 5/8 to maybe even a half. Okay. So this is 5/8 right there. You just want to have enough of your paper showing that's in the background. I mean, that's why it's there, is to add to the color and the design of your layout. So you just want to have enough of it showing. And so I did the mark right after that half mark. So just to keep it consistent with my top and bottom. So right about there. And again, if I wanted to bring this down and get a different look here and actually get this part of the tearing tool, because I had it up like this, so it was starting here on the other side, just to give it some variety. It doesn't have to be the exact as what you did on the other side. And you definitely could keep these guys and use them in a layout too, because that would look cool too. These are nice big pieces here that you can use in another layout. So just add those to however you store your scraps. There we go. And then we're going to put that down with some adhesive. I just love the way that looks. You know, we have these tools, and it's great to, I haven't used my tearing tool in so long. It's great to get it back out. I like to use our photo tape for these bigger pieces. It just lays it down nice and flat, so I don't have any part of it bubbling up. It is strong tape, so you just want to do one side at a time when you're placing it down. And what I like to do is, again, I'm going to line this up on my 13-inch mat. I'm going to grab something to hold it still, and then we're going to line it up. Let's line it up first. And like I said, I don't usually measure. I just kind of eyeball it. Just want it to be even on all the edges. Top, bottom, sides be the same. With this one, I can eyeball it by using the stripes. So I have pieces of paper that are just underneath this blue stripe. So down here at the bottom, then I'm lining it up so that they're just touching that blue stripe there. And I'm just going to adjust it over to the left a little bit. And I think we're pretty good. I think that looks good. So now I'm going to use my punch. I'm going to hold that. My punch is going to hold my paper for me. And I'm going to fold it back and take one of the backing off of my photo tape and get that down so it's nice and secure, not moving around. Then I'm going to move this guy over here and do the same thing all the way around. That way we don't have anything bubbling up. It's laying down nice and flat. It's not uneven. There we go. Photo tape is one of my favorites. So there we go. We have our background. And, you know, I'm doing this for 4th of July, but this would work for whatever layout you want to use it for, right? For this one, it looks great because it looks like a flag. But there's so many different ways, so many different themes you could use this for. I'm just going to take my repositionable. I've got a corner that's sticking up here that I want down. So I'm just going to zip some repositionable on that corner and that'll stay down. But yeah, so this could be used for whatever theme you have. Tearing tool is a fun thing to do. Kids layouts, vacation layouts, whatever you want to use it for. So I have 3 pictures for this side as well, and my journaling. So let me get this all out here now so you can see it all together. Oh, let me move over a little. There we go. So here's my left side. Here's my right side. And I put my pictures on this pretty red. I loved it. It's a bright red, matches my stripes in my paper, my background paper. I did everything on the same red here. And I'm going to do a similar kind of tilting of the pictures. My title is over here in this corner. So I'm going to put my journaling over here in this corner just to give that symmetrical look. All right, something like this. And then this banner, I love this laser cut banner. I always try and get 2 of these laser cut packs when they come out with a collection because they're so great to use in 2-page layouts. Something like this. And this one I just kind of ran along the edge of everything. So I'll do the same thing with this. And I want to do a different tilt because this tilt's coming up this way. So I want to tilt it this way. So we need to kind of arrange these similarly. And I stopped it at the torn piece. I didn't take it all the way over. I didn't want to cover that up. I liked the way it looked just on the torn part. And same on the other edge. It just goes from torn piece to torn piece, not all the way out to the bottom piece. So I'm going to have to tilt this one up like so. And then I just trimmed this one off here a little bit. So I'll have to trim this off too. So something like this. There we go. I love it. And then I'm going to do some embellishing with some stickers. I'll do maybe some kind of saying down here. This one's standing out to me, but let's see. Ooh, I like this America the Beautiful. We can do that little guy right here. And I think he needs to be up on some foam squares. What do you guys think? I think we got to have something up on foam squares. We can't have a layout without foam squares. Just gives it that fun 3D look. And I put this one too high. Move that one down just a bit. There we go. Just take that backing off of there. Now you can take the adhesive off the sticker if you just have, I use Close to My Heart, little, looks like a bean bag, but it's got powder in it. And that powder just takes the adhesive off the back of a sticker. You can take that off so that it doesn't press down in the middle and stick so that this is uneven. I just didn't do that this time. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. There we go. You just want to make sure you use enough foam squares so that nothing is sagging down. And it's not here. Let me hold that up so you can get a better look at that. See how great that looks when it's up off the page? It just gives it some depth so that everything is not flat on the page. I love it. Could have done it with the 4 as well. Puts that on foam squares. That would look cute. So these, oh, let me get these pictures down first, and then we will do the laser border. I do just a little dab of adhesive in each corner. This is my granddaughter, and I just wanted to cover her up. I didn't know if she would want to be part of my layout here on live, so just trying to be sensitive to her feelings. All right. I'm trying to get their shoes in it. I just think their shoes look cute. So I'm trying not to cover up the shoes. I like those. They're cute. They add to the feeling of the layout. There we go. And let's make sure that's going to work now with the laser border. Yeah, should be good. Okay. And so just last thing. Just going to tuck this. I love our lined paper for journaling. I just cut whatever size piece I need. And then the wavy on the edge, that is the scallop blade. I had this pre-cut. It was just in my bag, left from another layout. So it was already cut in the scallop. But that is the purple blade, scallop blade for our trimmer. And if you're not familiar with the trimmer, the blades store right on the back of the trimmer so that when you are ready to go to a crop, you've got everything you need right here and ready to go. All right. And then we're just going to put this guy here. And I'm going to use repositionable. Best thing for these because they have narrow pieces and you can just run this repositionable right along this whole thing. It'll put little dots along it. And our repositionable tape is not permanent tape. However, oh, I didn't need to do all that in, but I did. However, once it stays, it's easy to move around, but once you leave it on your paper, it's not going to fall off. So I have used repositionable tape adhesive for years. I do not have any problems with anything falling off. It does stay on once you leave it on. Repositionable just means it's easy to take it off if you want to, but it does not fall off by itself. So now I'm just going to trim the end of that because I want it to end with my torn piece. And there we go. Just get a closer look at that. I just trimmed off a little bit of that so that it's right there on the torn edge. And then just rub off any of the repositionable that is extra. Could be in between your narrow pieces here. And there you go. There is our 4th of July celebration. and probably need something. Let's see. I think we need something over here. We've got our fun little America the Beautiful here. I'm looking at these stars right here. I think that's what we need, is some stars up at the top. And yes, I think that's what we'll go for. And I'm going to go for some foam squares again. And this time I will put some powder on the back of this so that you guys can see. Oops. So I just take my sticker and dab it right on that pouch with the powder. You can turn it over and do that however is more comfortable for you. It just takes the adhesive off. And then it does leave some powder, so just wipe that away. Not a lot. Just kind of wipe it away. And then I'm ready for my foam squares. And I'll just do one big one on this size of a sticker. There we go. And I'm going to put that guy right here. Awesome. I could even do some kind of saying right here. If there's one that's real narrow. America the Beautiful. This one just jumped out at me. Land that I love. There we go. How awesome. I love it. So fun and so easy. So grab your tearing tool. And if you don't have a tearing tool, no worries. Just take a ruler. If mine will show itself, just take a ruler and do your tearing, and just move it around. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to grab a little scrap. So just take a ruler and you can start tearing down the edge of that and then move it around, and just use the ruler as your guide to how narrow or thick you want your piece to be, right? Wherever you want to tear it, you can start there with the ruler and then just tear down and keep that as a guide, the ruler, but you don't have to have like a straight line torn down. You can still have this jagged line like I have on mine. Just tear it down the piece of paper, and I will show you how that goes. Just lining this up and then put my ruler down wherever I want to tear, right? And then just start tearing. And you don't have to tear a straight line. Just move your paper in and out and tear like that. If you don't have that tearing tool, you can still get the same effect and have a nice line that is the same width by using this ruler for your thickness. And how fun is that? So cool. I love it. Now see, this paper has a white inside, and actually I think this one does too. I think all of our paper has a white core. So when you tear it, you get that white effect too, which is cool. I love the way this looks. It looks like a mountain. It looks like snow. It could be the ocean. It's great. I love that effect that tearing your paper. Who knew that tearing the paper is going to give you something fun like that, right? There we go. That is our layout for tonight, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. Had such a great time. I'm just going to say hi. Let's see. Nice. Hi, Pam. Is the journaling paper by Creative Memories? It sure is. And I'm going to give you the exact name of it. It is called 12 by 12 White Lined Designer Paper Pack. And it looks, I think I still have the cover. It looks like this. I don't know if I still have the cover in here. I may have used it for a layout. but this is what it looks like, 12 by 12 line. And we used to have Spargo is another color that we used to sell, but we do not sell the Spargo color anymore. But this is what it looks like, um, the front of the paper pack is the 12 by 12 lined designer paper pack. And you can cut them to any size. These are great. I used a whole piece, 12 by 12 piece for my daughter's bridal shower or baby shower, one of the two, for our sign in for the guests to sign in and leave a message. It worked out so great, and the page looks so pretty, and I didn't have to go buy a guest book. I just needed to use this 12 by 12 paper. It worked out so well. But you can see I've got different little pieces in here of sizes, all different sizes, because I cut it down and fit it into my layouts. But I love this lined paper. So thank you for asking. I appreciate that. All right. Well, like I said, next week I am going to be on vacation. We are going up to Michigan, and we are going to go to Mackinac. Nope, that's not right. Mackinac. We're going up to Michigan next week, and I probably will stop by for a few minutes on Wednesday night just to say hi, see how you guys are doing. We're going camping, so I haven't decided if I'm going to be taking anything with me to Scrapbook. It's very possible that I will. I'm just going to sneak that in the camper. Nobody will know. And that way I can jump on with you guys for a few minutes next Wednesday. I'm not sure what we'll be making together. I will get that all decided before we leave, but I will see you all probably next Wednesday for our Wednesday night live. If I'm not able to join next Wednesday, then I will definitely see you the following Wednesday. But you guys have a great week. Enjoy your time off if you are on vacation or getting ready to go on vacation. Everybody have safe travels, please, and have a great time and make lots of memories and take lots of pictures. And I will see you here for my Wednesday night live. Good night, ladies.